Alright, this is Vegeta8259 again, and today I've got kind of a special review. I was finally able to finish my Pellermodel, and so I decided to review it. Bandai just came out with these this year, and basically it's a model kit of yourself, or it could be of anybody else you want to make it of. So I guess this would be Peller Vegeta. So yeah, this is the little Pellermodel version of me. It's kind of awkward doing a review of myself. Anyway, before I get to the actual kit, I'll just go over the packaging. It comes in a little flat plastic, clear plastic case like this. And inside, you get the frames that the Pellermodel's on this frame, and the little display base is on this one. And they're put together with the same injection molding technology that Bandai uses for the perfect grade hands, as in this whole thing is assembled already on the frame. And if you don't have a perfect grade, Bandai also uses the same technique on the legs of Master Grade Gundam version 1.5 and the 1 Year War version. So if you've have experience with those kits, you'll immediately know what I'm talking about. All the parts are already put together, still on the frame. Anyway, you also get a set of instructions, which kind of just fold out. Really not very much instructions to it, they just show you how to put the little display base together. And it's got a bunch of instructions in Japanese on how to print out the stickers. Now, if you live in Japan, you can go to Bandai's Pellermodel website and download the little program to print out the stickers, and just put your photo in there, print them out, and you're done. Probably take about 10 minutes. However, if you live in the US, like I do, or probably any other part of the world except for Japan, you're probably going to find that to be a little more difficult, because I went to the website and I did download the Pellermodel sticker program, but it wouldn't let me install on my American version of Windows. So, I had to find another way to do it. What I did was I scanned the little sticker sheets that they give you, and I apologize, I don't have any left to show you because I ended up using them all in the process of making this guy. But I scanned the sticker sheets and then went on Photoshop and just kind of cut and pasted the parts of the photo over where the stickers would be, and then printed it out. I certainly didn't get it right the first time. It actually took me like 10 tries to get it before I got it right. And finally I was able to get it to where it looked halfway decent. There's a few little parts that aren't quite right. Like, there's a little bit of white edges on the bottom of the shirt and my neck, and there's some white over here on the arm, but other than that, I got it pretty precise. Another technique that might work would be to start the way I did, scan the sticker sheets, and then go on a photo editing program and just cut and paste the photos on top of where those stickers might be. But it may be easier to just go to Office Depot or Staples or somewhere and just buy a big 8.5 by 11 sheet of sticker paper and print out the stickers on that and cut them out yourself with an X-Acto knife or something, because it was really hard to line up the stickers with the photos on the sticker sheet that Bandai gives you. So it may be easier just to print them out on a sticker sheet and cut them out yourself. Anyway, is actually very articulated. Almost all the joints are ball joints. Got a ball joint for the head, so it can go forward and back and rotate and side to side. The waist, actually I'm going to take it off this little display base. The waist is the same. It's a ball joint, so it can go forward and back, rotate side to side. The arms, shoulder joints, are ball joints as well. They do the same thing, rotate forward and back, side to side. They don't go out very far. They only go out about that far, but I guess you can work around it. Double jointed elbows. There's a ball joint at the top, which lets them go forward and back quite a bit, actually all the way 90 degrees. And then there's another joint that lets it go the full 180. And of course that ball joint allows the arm to rotate at the elbow. The wrists are ball joints, so they can rotate and wiggle as well. The hips are ball joints, so they can go forward about that far, back really far back, you can almost touch the back of your head, and they can go in and out about that far. Again, like the arms, they don't go out very far, just because of the shape of the pieces here. It's only got a single joint for the knee, but it bends about that far, not quite 180, but almost. And it's got ball joints for the ankles, and they can rotate, go up and down, and wiggle around a bit. This display base, which you saw earlier, is pretty nice, pretty simple, but it acts pretty much just to hold it in place. It's got a ball joint here at the bottom, so the arm can tilt and wiggle around, and rotate, of course. It's got a hinge here in the middle, and then it's got another ball joint here at the top with a little connector that just fits right on the back of the waist right there. And there's also, you could take the arm off completely, and there's a little peg right here that you can fit on the bottom of the foot, just if you don't want to use the arm and just want to have the Pellermodel with a little bit more of a sturdy base to stand on. So that's about it for the Pellermodel itself. Now when I finally finished this, one of the things I immediately thought was, I wonder if this guy can hold any of the weapons from my Gundam models. At first I tried out some weapons from a 1:144 scale, and they were way too big. They just absolutely wouldn't fit in the hands of this guy. But I found that the weapons of the 1/200 scale speed grade model kits fit perfectly. So the beam rifle won't fit because it doesn't have a round handle. It's got a really like a flat handle, so it's not going to fit in there. But the beam saber fits perfectly. So if you got a speed grade and a Pellermodel, you can have yourself wielding a beam saber if you want. And also the shield, because it's got this little handle on it, it also fits really nicely. So you can have yourself in like a little Gundam pose, maybe pose next to a Zaku or something. So I just found that really, really amusing that the speed grade weapons would work on the Pellermodel. So yeah, I guess that's about it for this review. This was only about $5, so it's really takes more time and patience than money, because I mean it's cheap, but you're gonna spend a lot of time and patience trying to get this guy to look right, unless of course you live in Japan or have a Japanese OS on your computer. Then you can install the Pellermodel program and print it out perfectly the first time. But I guess that's it for the Pellermodel review, and I will see you guys next time.